Well, hello. It's a very mild and sunny day here in the Mile High City, and I just thought I'd do this quick little video. Um, so, what it's about was I was watching season 2 of Squid Game past couple days. Like one day I watched like the first episode, and then yesterday I just binge watched the whole uh, rest of them, which wasn't very many episodes. It was like half a season, really. It didn't really kind of ended on like a cliffhanger a little bit. And I'm not going to give any spoilers away or anything like this if you haven't seen it. But what I wanted to talk about was that there is a transgender character on the show who's a transgender woman, and I think representation is very important in media and movie shows, that kind of thing. And I thought it was very well done. Um, the character, it wasn't like some. It was like a very good character. It was like somebody who was a sergeant in the military. I guess it would have been like the South Korean military. I guess because that's where it was filmed in. And then they transitioned. They had to leave the military, and so they doing the Squid Games to get money for their transition. They want to move to Thailand and all that. So it kind of like a kind of a believable character as far as like it goes. I mean, the whole Squid Game concept is pretty far out, but um, but right away, I think there's been some people like I've seen on YouTube mainly um, criticizing it, and one criticism is that they have a cisgender male playing a transgender woman. And I do feel that, like, this kind of goes back to, like, in the 1950s when were filming a Western, they'd have white people playing Indians with makeup on to make them look Native American, or, white people playing ancient Egyptians or something like that. But I guess part of the problem was that there was not really any transgender actresses that they could hire for the part in South Korea, because South Korea is not very friendly to LGBT people, so there's not very many people in the acting business there. So it kind of, you look at it from that perspective. I mean, it would have been nice if they had a trans person playing a trans person, but maybe it was just out of necessity that they didn't. The other thing that you see, and this is so very freaking predictable, is that on social media, people were saying Squid Games went woke because they had a trans character. Well, that was just one character out of all the main characters, and who are all cisgender. So, and then if you want to throw in all the actors and actresses who were extras, they were all cisgender. So there's like a couple hundred people right there, and there's one trans person out. So they went woke. No, I call BS on that. Any show that doesn't is promoting cisgender ideology, or any show that doesn't have a gay character is promoting hetero ideology, which of course that's nonsense, because it's showing people. But I mean, I think in the context of the show, I think that a trans character was pretty good. Um, people want to say that it's like an actor can portray somebody who's something that they're not. So a cisgender male could play a transgender female. I suppose a cisgender female could too. I wonder if those people would have more of a problem with that or less of a problem. In theory, you could have a transgender Asian person playing Donald Trump in a movie. Of course, it's not going to happen because it doesn't make sense. But I mean, if you got a problem with that, but not a cisgender male playing a transgender woman, I think you're kind of just showing your bigotry there. So, as I've said, I think that like it would be better if they had trans actors playing transgender people. But in this case, I think it was well done. I think it was a good part of the story. I don't have any problem with it, and I think people do need to get a life. And that's just my random thoughts and opinion. And so, as always, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time, whenever that is. And goodbye for now.